so cold I can see my breath in the car. Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Matt Carr. Me and my beautiful wife Veronica go to garage sales and thrift stores to find things to resell on our eBay store. And today we're gonna go to the Goodwill bins, hoping to find great things like Lego, action figures, and holy crap, it's literally so bright I can't see. So that was the brightest I've ever seen this car get from the outside. Holy crap. It was so bright I literally couldn't see anything in the car. So thankfully the Tim Hortons is literally right around the corner. So we're waiting in line right now, hoping the sun is not in such a disparaging position here for us. But we're grabbing some coffee and then we'll be on our way to the Goodwill bins, hoping to find things to resell again on our eBay store.
Good morning, what can I get for you?
Hi, can I have 2 coffees?
2 coffees.
There were some bins left out from the night before. I actually don't get any luck with these bins. However, my wife actually gets an item that's very foreshadowing for all the stuff that we get later in the day.
My wife has better luck than I do. I found a JellyCat right at the beginning of the day in one of the leftover plush bins.
It's free real estate.
Just hanging around.
Okay, nothing out of those toy bins, but we actually did find some decent clothing items. An old 90s Nike shirt. Another wrestling, I think this is like a wrestling shirt here, made by Anvil, Daytona Beach. And also grab this. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one yet. This is it's made by Cagney. It does look pretty vintage. It's a nice sweater, so I don't know. Some okay scores today, just nothing in the toy department.
Another toy bin arrived, and I believe I saw a few more of those JellyCat plushes that we really love to grab at the bins.
Okay, so it turns out it was just one JellyCat that we found at that bin, although my wife also found a nice Super Mario plush as well. Got these 2 anime Harry Potter figures. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these or not yet, but they're going to be pretty cheap, so might as well hold on to them for now. So someone actually noticed that we had a JellyCat in our bin. They just gave us 2 nice bashful bunnies right here. This one, it's kind of a dirty nose though. The other one's a little cleaner. Actually, fur-wise, they're both around the same, but the nose definitely is dirtier on this one. Still pretty cute. They're both the exact same, too, if you look at the markings on the ears. So, pretty sweet. Gonna add these to the bin as well. Not bad for JellyCats today. So, my wife actually grabbed a really, really cool vintage sport here. Look at this. This is like a 80s Palmeiras. It might not be. I don't know, because this is a Brazilian team here. My wife knew right away because she's Brazilian. It's not a team that she likes, though. She says it's pretty lame. Coca-Cola 10. I don't know. It kind of looks like it might be vintage. It's, let's see. Well, it's made in Brazil, so I don't know if that's actually might be an indication that it is vintage, to be honest. That is really cool. Really nice. Holy crap, it really does feel like it's a JellyCat day. We got a sheep here. We got another bunny. We got a dinosaur, probably my favorite one. And we also got another pink bunny to go along with the other bashful bunnies we had today. Holy crap, what a JellyCat day. I was expecting to find video games or Lego, but nope, we're getting a lot of plush. Okay, and we are ready to go. So how much do we have in total? Just these 2 bags, mostly plushes. It looks like 9 pounds in total. Not bad. All right, well, we just got back home from that day at the Goodwill bins. We spent about 3 hours, maybe a little over 3 hours there, 3.5 hours tops. I mean, that was a decent amount of time spent, and honestly, when it comes to toy bins, it was very barren. There's almost nothing at all, apart from some plushie bins. Then we're happy that the plushie bin did come out because we were able to get some decent JellyCats. Some of these JellyCats that we actually have here today were actually gifted to us at the Goodwill bins on top of that. So some of them we picked out ourselves, some of them someone else grabbed, and then they ended up donating it to us, which is really cool. Here is what we got in total for today. It was mostly clothing and JellyCats. No toys at all. And we were there for 3.5 hours. No media, no video games either. So it's even though it wasn't a horrible day, it doesn't feel great. Even though if you really love JellyCats, then we had probably one of the best days ever if you're a JellyCat fan. So here it is. Tons of bunnies here. Approximately 5 bunnies in total. 2 of which are duplicates. We have 2 of the pink ones right here with the embroidering on the ears, and we also have 2 white ones as well with the flowering embroidering on the ears as well. We have 1 sheep. We have a dinosaur that sells for actually like $50 on eBay. Definitely the best JellyCat we got today. We also got another bunny there. This one's not the bashful bunny, it's a different one. And then we also just got a regular plain white JellyCat bunny. Not bad. And by the way, JellyCats, they can look just like regular bunnies or just like regular plushes. So if you are on the hunt for them, the main indicator is the tag. You will see a lot of knockoff JellyCats that just look like this. There's even ones at a dollar store that look like this, almost the exact same. You know, obviously not as good quality when you actually feel it and touch it, and you can actually see how these are really high quality. But just look for the tag right there. Even at the Goodwill bins, we'll notice like when people are like picking things and they're looking at the tags, we know exactly what they're doing. They're mostly looking for JellyCats, because JellyCat looks so much like just like a generic teddy bear and like just plush, but it's really the main thing, the indication that it is a JellyCat is the tag. So look for the tags, and some JellyCats can be worth a lot of money. Now everything else we got, clothing. Some of these I'm going to keep for myself, some are going to go on Poshmark, some of them I think my wife is going to keep. We had 2 Nike shirts, pretty cool. This yellow one is a made in Mexico vintage one from the 90s or early 2000s. This is another one made in Canada. Another one's probably from the early 2000s. Doesn't really look 90s, maybe like late 90s potentially, but I think it's like 2000, 2001 era. A nice Maple Leafs jersey a friend also gave us outside of the Goodwill bins. Definitely a good idea to make friends at the Goodwill bins, not enemies. We also found these Lululemon pants here. I really love the markings on the side, really cool. So my wife is probably going to list those on Poshmark. A nice Cagney vintage sweater here. This is actually really cool. Picked this up earlier in the day. I have to do some more research on this, but it just looks really vintage looking. Look at this. It's really cool, right? I mean, I don't know. I'm tempted to keep this myself, but I might have to list this on Poshmark. And then we also got 2 soccer jerseys here. A Germany jersey, I think from like 2015-ish. It's got the 2014 FIFA World Cup winner on here. Pretty cool, designed and engineered in Germany. Here's the weird thing though is, the number 13 on the back, I don't think this number 13 is supposed to be there. I think someone might have like got this and customized it. I hope that's not the case. If it is, I'll do some more research on that, but that would suck. This is like a vintage, I believe it's a vintage like 1980s, maybe early 90s Palmeiras, Adidas Coca-Cola sponsored jersey. As you can see by the tag here, it's got a Brazilian tag, so this is actually made in Brazil. Pretty interesting. This is a Brazilian team from Sao Paulo. My wife noticed this right away. Coca-Cola 10. Pretty interesting. If I find a sold comp of this, you'll see it on screen as well. Then one shirt I got for myself, I just couldn't, it's just too cool. I just love the graphic in the back. Extremely hot. Badosco brand pepper sauce. I probably butchered that. Sorry if you speak Spanish. Made in USA. Very cool. Just look at the back there. I just love the graphics, the design, the lobster, the old hot rod there. Pretty cool. That's really just for me. And this is all we got today. That was it. That was pretty much it. So was it a good day? No, for like our standards, spending 3.5 hours there. Was it a bad day? No. It was kind of like middle of the pack day. Honestly, if we didn't get those JellyCats, it would have been a pretty rough day. Anyways, hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like down below and subscribe if you are new to the channel. And remember guys, may your carts always be full.
Before I let you go, I want to let you know that we do have a Patreon page. You guys can support us, help us with our morning run for our coffees when we go to the Goodwill bins, thrift stores, or even garage sales. Would really appreciate the support. And if you guys become a patron, you can hit me up anytime and ask me any questions about reselling, and I'll do my best to answer those. Speaking of answering questions, I also made a Facebook group specifically for Canadian resellers. So if you are a reseller in Canada, definitely check out this group. I'll also leave the link to this group down below in the description along with my Patreon. Anyways, guys, have a fantastic day again, and here's the outro card.